running back position is a dumpster fire in fantasy football right now, but there are two young backs that you could target in trades. The first guy to target is Jerick McKinnon of the Minnesota Vikings. Now, without Adrian Peterson last week against the Panthers, McKinnon had 16 attempts and 2 targets versus Matt Asiata's 6 attempts and 1 target. McKinnon also outsnapped his plotting teammates 65% to 35% in a game where the Vikings played with the lead. Considering McKinnon has been the primary receiving back in the Vikings offense with a healthy Adrian Peterson, it appears as though he'll be on the field no matter the game script. And speaking of game script, the Vikings are 3-0 and very good at football. The defense is the third best one according to our metrics, which means the Vikings could be leading in a lot of contests. That means more running, and that means more Jerick McKinnon. Another guy you can target in a trade is Dwayne Washington of the Detroit Lions. Amir Abdullah is no longer in that backfield as he'll be sidelined for the rest of the season. And what we saw last week is that Theo Riddick was the primary ball handler, at least at the start of the game against the Packers. He saw 10 carries and rushed for just 9 yards. Now, Theo Riddick is an ex-wide receiver. He played that position in college. In fact, entering this year, Riddick's career high in carries was just 7, as he was primarily a pass-catching back. After all, he caught 80 balls last year. Meanwhile, Washington is much more suited for an early down role despite his inexperience as a rookie. He's 226 pounds and will work, at the very least, as the team's goal line back. He rushed far better than Riddick did against the Packers defense last week, and would only make sense for the Lions to get him involved more and more on early downs with lead runner Amir Abdullah sidelined. Considering his output in Week 3, you may be able to get him cheap before a great matchup against the Bears here in Week 4. For numberFire, I'm JJ Zachariason.